this meeting to order. I, Jason McKinney, Chair of the Human Relations Commission of Winston-Salem, do call this meeting to order. Do I have to call for a second? I don't think I do. Now, I call on our HRC Secretary, Ms. Carlin Duncan, to call the roll.
Hi, everyone. Okay, Commissioner Amaro,
Here.
Commissioner Agostino,
D'Agostino here.
D'Agostino, got you. Commissioner Evans, Commissioner Hoots requested an excused absence. Commissioner Kumar,
Present.
Commissioner Little,
Here.
Chairperson McKinney,
Here.
Commissioner Moran, Commissioner Parks, Commissioner, I'm sorry, how do you pronounce your last name? Is it
Shu?
Shu? There we go. Commissioner Shu?
Yes. I wasn't sure you were on me. I'm here.
Commissioner Thomas, Commissioner Watson, and Commissioner Zuluaga.
Well, thank you, Carlin. Having a quorum present, we can move on to our agenda. Number 3 on our agenda is the approval of minutes. Is there a motion to approve these minutes?
Commissioner Little hereby make a motion to approve the minutes.
And I'll make a second.
There's a motion. There's a second. We can approve this minutes by a voice vote. Is there all those in favor of approving the minutes from our last meeting in March, say aye.
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 All those opposed? Discussion? Counter discussion? The motion is approved. The minutes have been approved. Ms. Duncan, can you please remind us of which of our commissioners have asked for an excused absence for this meeting?
Commissioner Hoots. She's the only one.
Very good. Is there a motion to approve the excused absence for Commissioner Hoots?
Move to approve.
Is there a second?
Commissioner Watson, second.
Very good. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? All those opposed? Very good. The motion passes for the excused absence of our commissioner. Well, we shall move on, moving speedily along in our agenda, but taking a moment to welcome our new members. We have a few new members that are joining us for the first time today. We have a full quorum by our list. We have all 13 members of our commission are now filled. But we don't have them all here right now. At least it feels very good to have a full commission. We are in now. We are capable of moving forward and meeting on a regular basis again. Looking forward to maintaining the good work that still needs to be done here in the Human Relations Commission of Winston-Salem. I would like to welcome our new member that is here today, Commissioner Dale Shu. Would you like to say a few brief remarks on your behalf, Commissioner Shu?
I'll just say hello. My name is Dale Shu. I've lived in Winston-Salem for almost 25 years, and I work at a legacy federal credit union. So,
thank you, Commissioner Shu. I know you've been our public representative for several meetings, so we really appreciate your work you've done before, and we welcome you to this commission. So thank you very much for your willingness to serve. I also believe Commissioner Watson, I believe you, I could be wrong. We've had a lot of, but are you also a new commissioner, Commissioner Watson? Perhaps not. But we welcome all new members. If they are here right now, I encourage you to speak up right now and be welcomed into our commission. If you aren't here right now, then we will welcome you at another time.
I'm new. I'm Phyllis DiAugustino, and I've lived in Winston for 33 years, and I'm honored to be a part of this group.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. So glad to welcome you, Phyllis. We look forward to many more times hopefully meeting in person with the new members. We are very excited for this opportunity. There's so much great work that we need to do, and having a full commission will make that easier. Continuing on with our, oh gosh, I lost my agenda. Hang on a second. Very good. I would now like to recognize our newest, the new director of the HRC department in Winston-Salem. We welcome Mr. Jelani Biggs. The chair recognizes Mr. Biggs to welcome us and to give us an update on whether or not we will be having a retreat.
Well, thank you, Chair. I appreciate that introduction, and welcome to all our new commissioners. You probably saw my email before today telling you a little bit about myself, but I'll repeat if you haven't had a chance. I have the good fortune of coming back home. So I was born and raised right here in Winston-Salem. I actually worked in this very department long ago. Started in 2014 to 2019. I was a fair housing investigator under the tutelage of the great Adolfo Brasenio before he sent me off to High Point, where I served as human relations manager, DEI officer, and also organizational advancement manager before returning back here for this role. So I'm excited to work with each of you. I have the good fortune of joining a very talented staff that's been doing pretty much everything. I mean, every day I hear something new that they've been doing and doing great work here in the department. So looking forward to it. Thank you, Chair. I think you're muted, Chair.
Thank you, Mr. Biggs. We welcome you, and we are very excited to support you in your new role. We look forward to many, many fruitful hours, days, weeks, months of work ahead of us. Moving along, Mr. Biggs, do we have an update on the status of a possible retreat for this year? I know there's been a lot going on, and we might not be able to work on one, but is there an update on whether or not we think that we can make that happen?
Sure. Our hope, Chair, is to get some information to you soon as a commission on the feasibility of getting that done. I think it was tentatively scheduled for the latter part of this month, but of course, with all the transitions, I think that was put on hold. So it's our goal to get you some information soon on scheduling and if we can get that in this year.
Very good. Thank you very much. And to the rest of the commissioners, we will be deciding whether or not it's going to be possible to have a full retreat or maybe something that's smaller in scale, that when we meet in person, it will be at least a special and an opportunity for us to gather in person, to put the work on the ground and in our hands. Moving on in our agenda, we do have an upcoming opportunity to serve, and I hope it is all on your calendars. Saturday, September 6th, our International Village. I will now open up this portion to a member of the staff who can give us an update on what the International Village is and what we need from our commissioners.
International Village is an opportunity for us to showcase the international communities we have in Winston-Salem. For those who are not aware, we have more than 85 languages that are spoken here in the city, and we're going to have several different communities represented that day. We are going to be meeting at Winston Square Park and Spruce Street and Holly Street, which are adjacent. That'll give us a little more space than we've had down at Corporating Plaza, and that will give us the opportunity to expand some different things and hopefully draw in a larger crowd. We will be having 12 food trucks that are scheduled to be there, plus several vendors. And so it's going to be a great day for us, and we're looking forward to some great opportunities. What can the commissioners do to help us? There's two things that come to the top of the list. Number one, we need you to come out during the day and support the work that's being done. And we'd love for you to come and join us at our information table and be able to share with the community in that way. And for those who are able to help with some of the volunteering that needs to be done for setup or tear down, we would love to have that help as well. Those are the main things that we're looking at right now. If Erica or Amy have anything else to add, that's the basics that I have, and we'll make sure that you get more information here in the next couple of days as to all you have to do. Volunteer sign up. Thank you, Phyllis. Commissioner D'Agostino. International Village, all one word, .ws. I'll put that in the chat, and that's where you can go to sign up for volunteering.
Thank you, Bob. Thank you very much for all of that information. Are there any more updates from the staff about what might be happening or what can be expected from International Village at this time?
I could really use help at the flag table. If
The
you want to
flag table.
flags, people get real excited about it, and it's honestly very fulfilling. I know it sounds maybe a little boring, but it's not. It's awesome.
Yes, Eleanor, thank you very much. And I would like to second that. I manned that table before, and the conversations, the games you can have, the trivia, just the whole broadening of the scope of vision of people is amazing, and it can be done with the flags. So it'll definitely have lots of conversations that can start, and it's really a lot of fun. So I encourage everyone to step up and be there. It is one of the highlights of the year. So it is a great way to see all of the different varieties, slice of life, and differenceness that is here in Winston-Salem. So thank you very much.
And Chair, just a quick note, as a reference for all the information that Bob just shared and Eleanor, you should have received the email a couple of weeks ago with a flyer and those details for the event included.
Thank you. Well, the commission has some work that does need to be done and addressed here in this meeting, and it has to do with our hearing board. We have a case that is coming before the board, and we do need to approve at least one more person to our 3-panel board, hearing board. So we do need to elect a new member. It's a 5, Eleanor? It's a 5-person board. And right now we have 4 seated, and we need to place one more. Okay,
Yes.
very good.
And I understand some of the commissioners have already received training for it. If you have not, we do have a recorded training that we can send you to view.
Very good, very good. This is not a huge time commitment, but it will take a little bit of time. The training is short. The hearing will not be long, but it is something that we do need to do. Can you please update us, Eleanor, on which commissioners are seated on that panel right now?
Yes, it's Commissioners Amaro, Parks, Watson, and Zuluaga.
Very good. Now, I don't believe any of them are here at this moment.
Commissioner Watson is here.
Watson, very good. Thank you.
And Amaro is here.
You will all forgive me. Putting names and files in different spots in my brain does not work very well. So, but we have 2 of our 4 seated members. We're looking for one more. Is there any interest from our commissioners that are here present for serving to filling this vacancy on our hearing board? Is there any desire, is any willingness to serve?
I can just explain real quick what they do. So I investigate non-discrimination ordinance cases, which is people who allege violations of our city non-discrimination ordinances, and Adolfo and Iris investigate allegations of the fair housing ordinances. And occasionally, when we decide that there has been no cause to believe discrimination occurred, the complainant will appeal that, as is their right. And then the hearing board will review the case without taking the previous decision into account and come to their own decision. They have to meet in person to talk about the case after reviewing the materials. Last time it took less than half an hour. Reviewing the materials is what takes the most amount of time, but it really isn't all that much. And they've met once, I think, in the past 3 years. So it is not a huge commitment.
Thank you, Eleanor. Thank you very much. Again, are there any commissioners here present who are willing to serve on our hearing board to fill that vacancy? Again, it's not a big time commitment. It's reviewing some materials and then meeting in person to discuss them with your other board members. Are there any commissioners willing to serve at this time? I see hands fighting. Did I see a peek? Did I see a hand being raised? Our newest commissioner, Dale Shue, has agreed. I'd like to make a motion that we appoint Mr. Commissioner Dale Shue onto our hearing board. Is there a second?
Commissioner Watson, second.
Wonderful, very good. If all in favor of if all commissioners who are here are in favor of this motion, please say aye.
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 Any commissioners present who would like to vote no, please say no at this time. The motion passes unanimously. Thank you, Commissioner Shue, for agreeing to serve. We are very excited to now have a full panel and we can get moving on that very important work. Thank you so very much. Whew, very proud. Very good. All right. We can move ahead into our staff updates, our director updates. I now open the Zoom meeting up to our fair housing and landlord tenant dispute updates department. If I could get an update on that, please.
Sure, Commissioner. You probably have the same figures that I have here in front of me. July, we started very well. I think we received 23 calls, and about 30 calls is the usual. And I'm very sorry, I cannot connect to my computer for some reason, so I have to be on my phone. So we received 23 calls in the month of July. And remember that the month of July is the first month of the fiscal year. Our fiscal year starts July and ends in June. So we received 23 calls, and we already have about five fair housing complaints. And remember that the minimum goal that HUD sets for us in the fiscal year is 8. So we already passed 50% of that goal. So I think we're starting the fiscal year, very, very well. If you want to hear how we closed fiscal year 2024-2025, we received a total of 320 calls, and we ended up with 8 closed cases in fair housing. 2 more were administratively closed, but they are counting towards our numbers. This is also new. It used to be the case where if they were administratively closed, they would not count towards our numbers, but this time they did. So we're very glad about that. So that will be my report for the fair housing and landlord tenant, Chair McKinney.
Thank you very much. I look forward to hearing more updates as they come in. And thank you very much for handling all of these to make sure that people's voices are being heard. We'll now open up in our agenda an update from our People and Culture Department, my favorite department. No, I wouldn't say that. You're all my favorite, but I look forward to these updates.
And you told on yourself. I understand. It's my favorite department too. So for the people in culture department, we do have a supervisor training coming up on September 11th. So preparing for that, looking forward to that. And then all the way in November, we're going to have our Veterans Day event. So there will be more information on that in the future coming up within the meeting. So just to put that in your calendar, I think it's going to be somewhere between the first or second week of November. So just FYI.
Many, many things happening, many things to keep on our calendar and to keep updated with. So thank you, Colbert, for that. Would now love to hear from our NDO, our non-discrimination ordinances, public accommodations, and employment updates.
Okay, I will start. There are currently no open cases. As you may have surmised, we do have a case that was closed with a no cause decision since the last meeting and has been appealed. So the hearing board will need to meet relatively soon to review the case. We co-hosted our second annual NDO roundtable with the City of Charlotte Community Relations Department this morning. The topic was executive orders, administrative shifts, and their effects on local non-discrimination ordinances. We had about 40 attendees representing over 20 different governmental bodies and other organizations across the state. Had about 20 more registered who didn't attend, but I did send the recording out, so hopefully they'll be able to view that. And we're going to be painting a disability awareness mural in conjunction with local disabled residents and community partners at Marshall Plaza in October. That's next to Callidium, if you're not familiar with it. We've been working on that for a while, but we did finally get permission from all the parties that needed to give permission, so we're excited about that. I'm going to start the hardcore planning once International Village is over. Mural is based on an existing mural that's in Burlington, Vermont. We did get the artist's permission to reproduce the concept, and the purpose is to raise awareness of the ways people with disabilities navigate our city. And I'll hand it over to Amy.
Thanks, Eleanor. So when it comes down to the NDO outreach side of it, there have been over 30 businesses or organizations that have gone through the NDO decal program training, which is where we go out to the businesses and organizations that are in the city limits. And if they receive our training, they receive a decal that they could put on their entrance. So those that enter into their space know that they have been trained and have awareness, and they're not, disclaimer, as a non-discriminatory environment. They also get listed onto our online business directory, and they receive a certificate. In the landscape that we're in now, we are seeing less responsiveness. So it's going to the drawing table to say, okay, we need to create additional strategies and tactics to increase the awareness, interest, and participation in trainings. I have a really great relationship going right now with the Mixer Community Makerspace, which is there off of MLK. And they have actually been a really great host to us. So once a quarter, we have had a training there where it is the NDO's language access and fair housing landlord tenant. And we are giving our information to several organizations that come and attend. Greater Winston-Salem has also been a really great partner to us with a lot of communication. They've hosted a lunch and learn, and we are in communication about potentially having another set meeting to engage with a group of organizations, whether that be at the end of September or early October. So I'd like to put this out, for anyone that might have some thoughts on strategies on how to engage our community, get out into different community organizations, or whether it be your business organizations, to how we can start to be better engaged into the community to create that interest so we can start to drive more NDO trainings. I would really appreciate to hear from you.
Thank you very much for those updates. I now call upon the language access updates. Javier.
Good evening, everybody. This is the Language Access Division, Spanish Division. As everybody knows, Bob and I work together in this thing. So right now we are working, we're going to get certified in the CERT Community Emergency Response team. We're going to be having the state certification in English and also in Spanish. We're going to be certified on those in September and October. Also, Spanish-wide, we have been doing over 360 translation interpretation till right now. we are having a serious event around the city. The name is Cafecito con la Ciudad, Coffee with the City. The first one was at Arroyo Bakery and was a success. We have over 150 people going through there. We have even hired 2 people to work with the city of Winston-Salem. Latino people that are going to start working with the city of Winston-Salem. The next one will be at September 24 at the Compare Foods or MLK. We're going to be there from 8 to 12, and it's going to be almost every single city office will be there, including health department, including Atrium Health. The third thing is we start already the Spanish podcast. We've been talking about fair housing, neighborhood services. Our third podcast will be recorded in the next 2 weeks, and that's online through Radio Onda de Amor, including we are doing the same thing with Cable 13, Winston-Salem TV station. Spanish class for WSPD, Winston-Salem Fire Department, and regular employee is at the final stage of recording. So those going to be soon, and we own those videos, so we can use it anytime with any agency that need it. The September 17 will be Hispanic Heritage Month at the Ascent Academy. So I did it in purpose. We're going to dance a little bit of salsa and zumba that day, and then after that, we're going to be eating real Mexican food there. Food will be provided. That's going to be at the Ascent Academy. Fiesta Downtown is September 20th. It's going to be Diana Reyes. I call that the equivalent of Madonna. She's that famous in Mexico, so she will be here in Winston-Salem. So Adolfo and I has been asked to be the MC for that fiesta this year. So we're going to be doing the MC at Fiesta, alternating, because we're going to be Adolfo 1 hour, I'm going to be another hour, because we have to take care of our city booth, city table. So we'll be doing that. Of course, International Village, September the 6th. I will be sending a paperwork. So the next 2 weeks, I will be one of the few Hispanic notaries around the city. So if you need some stamp and some signature, just let us know. We are here at the city. And also continue helping the police with the Latino recruitment. Right now, we have quite a few new recruits at the police academy. Before what we're doing is before they got in higher, they go to Forsyth Tech for a couple of days, for a couple of weeks, and they will be taking intensive English class. So when it's time to take the BLET class, they will not fail. They will know the whole language and everything. So we're doing that, and we have already 2 of the officers that passed through the class are right now in class 81 at the police department. Other than that,
Thank you, Javier. Thank you for that update. One of our commissioners has to run out, and if we lose them, we will not have a quorum. So thank you very much. It's amazing to see all the great work. Commissioner Little, can we have you just for 5 more minutes? Yeah, I know you have to run, but we're going to wrap this up. I'd like to thank you. Any more updates from the staff on your particular departments? Thank you very much. It's amazing to see the work snowballing and all the great work that's going. It's really quite amazing over the years to see that great work blossoming. Any general business, new business that we need to discuss from our commissioners? Any new business, general business that we need to discuss that you're interested in? Any questions, comments, concerns, suggestions for our commission? We're very mindful that we have some new members. Yes, Commissioner Agostino.
Well, I just had a question. Is there a way we can learn more about all that we do, maybe at the retreat or something?
Yeah, you will be getting
orientation to our
as
roles
the
and responsibilities.
Yes, thank you. One of the main things is to be present, to be here for our meetings. And so, and now that we do not have a quorum, there's not much more business that we need to do. But yes, we can get some more information sent to you. Usually you would get that all in a packet at the retreat, but since we're sort of in limbo about that, we will get that some more information to you from our department we can get that to you.
Thank you.
So,
Chair, if I may, and thank you for that. You pretty much covered it all. Commissioner, to your question, that is a normal component of our retreats for our new commissioners, is to share kind of the four corners of what is expected from commissioners as you serve on this body, in addition to a comprehensive overview of what the department does as well. So you'll get all that information.
Great, thank you.
thank you. Thank you both very much. Not having a commission, a full quorum here, we have to wrap up our meeting. Is there a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Thank you. Is there a second?
Commissioner Watson, second.
Very good. All those in favor, before we vote on that, as a filibuster, just to know, we will be discussing more things and keep you all abreast via email about the next movement. So, our next meeting in person, hopefully, and then moving forward, just the best way. You'll be getting more emails with information as we get our ducks, chicks, geese, and goslings in a row. So we look forward to seeing you all in person on the 6th for International Village. All those in favor of adjourning, say aye.
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 Aye. That's 2.
Aye.
3 and 4 for the.
Aye.
All right. All of us have adjourned unanimously. Now we call this meeting is now adjourned. Thank you all very much. We will see you all online via email for more information. See you all on the 6th. Take care. Thank you all, everybody.